Hello, Ashley here with HeartHookHome.com, and today we are going to learn how to do the crossed double crochet. Cross double, all you're doing is a regular double crochet, except when you make a set of two, you skip the first stitch and do a double crochet right into the next. Then you take your next stitch and go into the one that you missed. So you're basically making an X with your stitches, and getting it into that stitch there that you missed can be a little bit difficult at first. So let's make a little swatch together. When you first start this stitch, I like to put a double crochet first and a double crochet last, just on this first row, and then every other row to kind of offset them a bit. It will depend on what pattern you're following as to whether or not you do this. I'm going to put a double crochet in the third chain from my hook, just a regular old double crochet. Now to start the crossed, we are going to look at our chains. We are going to skip the next one, and we're going to do a double crochet in the next. Now to do the crossed double crochet, we are going to do a regular old double crochet in this chain that we skipped right down here. This can be a little bit tricky to get into. I like to position my hook and then kind of turn so that I can look at the back side and make sure that I'm coming out of the right place. Get it to go into that stitch and then complete your double crochet as normal. Now we're going to skip the next chain and do a double crochet in the second. Now we're going to do a double crochet in that chain that we missed. So we've got two crossed double crochets here. Let's do one more set. We're going to go skip the next one and go into the next one with a double crochet right here. And now we're going to do a double crochet in the stitch that we skipped. So this one right here. We're going to do a double crochet right there. And for my pattern that I'm following, I'm going to put a single double crochet in the last just to keep that first edge straight on that row, and then I'm going to offset mine. Like on this square here, I went ahead and offset my crossed double crochet stitches. So we've got this one and then these two, and then we did it in the middle and then these two in the middle. I just like the way that it creates these lines that work up the side of the stitch or the side of the piece. Just follow whichever pattern you're making, and we'll make another row of crossed double crochets. I chain two to start the next row. Normally I would, if I was doing regular double crochet, I would go into this stitch right here with my first stitch. Instead, I'm going to skip this one and go into the next. Now to make a crossed double crochet, I'm going to double crochet in the one that I missed. And there's a cross double. Now we're going to skip the next stitch and go into the next. So I'm going to go into this one right here with a double crochet. Now to make the crossed, I'm going to go into the one that we skipped with a double crochet. I'm going to skip the next and double crochet in the next. And then we're going to place a regular double crochet in this stitch that we just skipped. Let's do it again. And that's how you make the crossed double crochet. Thanks for watching, and you can find the pattern using this stitch called Creighton's Blanket on Heart Hook Home.